guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie and welcome to another video. So today we are going to be doing a 24-hour readathon. I am so excited. This is the first one that I'm attempting, that I'm going to be filming, and like I said, I am just so excited. I do have a game plan, so let's get into it. Okay, so for me, I know that I cannot sit down for 12 to 24 hours reading straight through. So what we're going to do is set a 12-hour timer for today and try to read as much as possible. I'm not going to pause the timer. I'm not going to do anything with the timer. I'm just going to set it, forget it, and it'll go off in 12 hours. I'm going to try to read as much as possible. I can still take breaks to eat, to shower, do whatever I need to do. I can still go and do that. It's just we are trying to read as much as possible. I do have snacks, I do have a TBR, so let's talk about it. I did get some snacks yesterday. Are they the healthiest snacks? No, they're not, but they'll get the job done. So for starters, I have some harvest snaps. These are the tomato basil ones. They're like baked red lentil. I have never tried these before, but I love the Chester's fries, as these are the Carolina style barbecue. I've never seen these, but Fruity Pebbles are my favorite cereal, and they're Fruity Pebbles candy coated chewy bites. No idea, but I had to try them. And then I also have some peanut butter M&Ms. For drinks, I have water, and then I have a berry freeze prime. I might order some Taco Bell. We'll see, but those are the snacks. I'm super excited. Let's talk about the TBR. So my goal obviously is to read as much as possible. I have 4 graphic novels that I want to read. So I own 3 of them physically. One of them is on 𝖘𝖚𝖆𝖆𝖆. The one that's on 𝖘𝖚𝖆𝖆𝖆 is Hello Sunshine by 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆. I don't know much about it. I did request it from 𝖘𝖚𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆𝖆. I could be wrong, but I did request it. And so I want to read that one. And then I have 3 that were sent to me from Wattpad. The first one is Morgana and Oz Volume 3. Then I have Chasing Red Volume 1. And then the last one is Death of a Pop Star Volume 1. So I want to read all 4 of those graphic novels. I probably will save the graphic novels for towards the end, or when I don't really want to look at my Kindle and I just want something that's also quick. And then my last little idea was, so I think it's like seasonally, I don't really know, but Amazon always comes out with like a new Amazon original collection where it brings different authors and they all have to write based off like the same theme. So the current one is Scared Sexy. So it has Hot for Slayer by Ali Hazelwood, Falling by Christina Lauren, Spicy Little Curses by J.T. Geissinger, Space Vampire by Ruby Dixon, Beautiful Nightmare by Katee, and then My Boyfriends Are All Monsters by Kimberly Lemming. And I want to read all of them. There are 3 authors that I'm pretty sure I have never read. There's 3 authors where one, I don't remember reading anything by them, and the other 2 I know for sure are new authors. And that's Ruby Dixon, Katee, and Kimberly Lemming. I don't remember reading Katee, but I definitely could have way in the past. I just don't remember. So I think that would be also really fun. Obviously, I would read all of those on my Kindle, and I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm super excited. So that means I have 10 books on my TBR, but they are all fairly either short or easy to read books. And so I think we're gonna do amazing. I think this is going to go very well, and I'm super excited. So let me go and start the timer. I also do have 2 packages that after I start the timer, I'm going to be opening packages with you guys quick. But let me start the timer. Okay. We have 12 hours on the clock. Let's open some packages. So this one I did order from TikTok shop. I've just been seeing so many videos for the last probably like year and a half. And so I wanted to try it out for myself, and that would be nail honey. I'm super excited. I have very weak, thin, dry nails. I think this will help bring some life back to my nails. I was also told that you can use it when you have press-ons because it goes onto the cuticle. So I'm super excited. I got the one that comes with the little brush pen, but also that comes with the other 2, like one is like a brush and the other one is like a dropper. So it came with this little pen, but it also came with this brush bottle, and then this itty bitty little dropper bottle. This one is probably gonna go in my purse. Maybe this one, I don't know. One of them's gonna go in my purse, the other one's gonna sit in my nightstand, and the other one is going to be backup for when I run out. And I'm super excited to try these out. I've used different cuticle oils, but I've never seen ones that have like results like this one does. So I'm super excited. I will keep you guys updated on the nail journey and how these work. Scamp is very intrigued by the packaging and snacks and stuff. So let's open the last package before we start reading. So I ordered this from Amazon because I really wanted like a work bag, like something a little bit bigger that could fit my laptop, my tablet, like bigger things that I want to bring with me, snacks, stuff like that, because at some point I will be going to the tattoo shop more often to help them out. And then one of our other friends' businesses, I might be helping him out by doing reception work, and I just wanted a work bag. This is it. She's looking a little flat right now, but this is it. I am absolutely obsessed. I love all of the details, the chain, literally everything. And then I believe it has a long strap as well. Yeah, it has a long strap that you can just connect to these, and I am just super excited. It will fit everything that I want it to fit, and I can't wait. But we're gonna put this back in here, put this aside, pick up some of the trash, and then we're gonna start reading. We're at 10 hours and 51 minutes left. I just finished Hot for Slayer, rated it 4 stars. I liked it. It was vampire and vampire slayer, obviously. And yeah, I'm just now realizing that I am so tired, and I think it's because I had a minor flare-up last night and my stomach still hurts from it. So I think I'm gonna go get some Miralax, go to the bathroom, and then lay down with my heating pad and either take like a really quick nap or at least like start the next book. I don't know which one's next. I think it's Falling by Christina Lauren, but either starting that while using my heating pad or taking a quick nap just to see if that helps anything, because I don't feel good. I am tired, my tummy hurts. Yeah. So not gonna lie, I almost took a nap, and then my fiance called me because he had to run home quick between like calls at work, and so I did not take a nap. But I am so tired. I am so tired. But I have some PA work that I need to get done, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. We are down to 8 hours and 42 minutes, and I've only finished one book. I need to get going, but I have like 10 to 15 minutes of PA work that I need to get done first. So I'm gonna go do that quick, and then I'm going to be starting Falling by Christina Lauren. So I got this. I got this. I got this. I am not gonna epically fail this 24-hour readathon. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna fail. I'm okay. But to be fair, I've already read one book, so like I'm off to a decent start. Could be better, but it's not awful. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some PA work. One thing about me, I will never be too old for some beefaroni or SpaghettiOs or anything of that sort. So let's eat and let's read. Something that I'm not a huge fan of is it's switching POV, but it's not saying it. Like, it's just switching POV. Like, there's like a little breaker, and then it's a new POV, and you only know because of like what you're reading, if that makes any sense. Like, normally it says like her name, his name, that's how it switches POV, but it's not doing that, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Also, he is so cute. I just want to cuddle with him, but he's so peaceful right now that I can't ruin that, but he is just too stinking cute. Okay, so I just finished Falling. We are at 7 hours and 9 minutes left. I rated it 2.5 stars. It just really wasn't for me, like, at all. But I did just send the next one to my Kindle, which is a Spicy Little Curses. We're downloading it now. So I don't know if I'm gonna like lay down and like scroll on Instagram or something and then start this in a little bit. I really don't know. I do know that my stomach is still feeling slightly off. Like I was eating and now I'm a little bit nauseous. Like there's no cramping. I'm just a little bit nauseous and I'm like overheating. I don't know. It's also like really hot today, so that could have something to do with it. I really don't know, but I'm gonna go and relax for a little bit and then dive into the next one. Good morning. It's actually like a little bit after 1, and I was asleep when the timer last night went off, but I only got like an hour of sleep. Like I fell asleep at like 10:30. And then Scamp woke me up an hour later, and then I could not fall back asleep until like 6:30 in the morning. So I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. I got like a decent amount of sleep, but it was like broken up, and so my brain does not like that. But I did start Spicy Little Curses by J.T. Geissinger, which is the 3rd book in the Sexy Scared or whatever series, and I can already tell that I'm gonna be liking this one more than the other two, and I'm not even that far in. I think I'm like 20 something percent of the way through. Yeah, I'm 22%, and I can already tell that I'm liking this one a lot more. Like I'm liking this one a lot more. Yeah, if I wasn't as tired as I was last night, I probably would have finished it. I was just so tired. And so I don't know if I'm going to start a 12-hour timer today or if I'm just going to read until I go to sleep. We have some packages that are out for delivery and I'm super excited. One of them is an Amazon like Fire Stick thing because I have a Roku in our room because I have always used Roku and I love Roku. But for some reason, Roku decided to get rid of the USA app, which means I can't watch SmackDown. And I'm sorry, I love SmackDown. Yeah, I love wrestling. I started watching it this year and it's just one of my biggest like comforts and I love it, so I need it. So I was like, you know what, I got paid, my birthday's coming up, I'm gonna treat myself a little bit, and I bought myself an Amazon Fire Stick. And honestly, I'm super excited. I've seen a lot of really good things about them. And then also I got like it's like a little stand for when you're doing gel nails so that you can just like put the nails on and you don't have to paint them while they're on your fingers. I got like a little stand for those and I'm super excited about that as well. Also, I don't know what my hair is doing, so just ignore that, okay? I slept in braids. Yeah, I have like 45 minutes until I can eat because I take an acid reflux medication in the morning and I can't eat for an hour after I take it. So we are probably going to read a little bit until I can eat and then go from there, I guess. The package hasn't been delivered yet, but I'm like keeping an eye on it. I've also been like logging into the AT&T app like it's my job. Like it's my job for real. Mainly because I'm just waiting for my new phone to get shipped, okay? I'm just waiting. I've seen people order them around the same time I did and they're already getting it. So like, where's mine? Where's mine? I just want my orange phone. We're going to continue Spicy Little Curses because I really think I'm gonna like this one a lot. I think J.T. Geisinger's writing style is 100% for me. I've only ever read Pen Pal by her, but I read it in one sitting and it was so good. I loved Pen Pal. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea. Yeah, it is. Okay, I quite literally ended filming and like a minute later I was messaging one of my authors and then like a minute later it said my package was delivered. So let's open this bad boy up. Scamp, I don't need help. I'm about to use scissors and I don't need to accidentally cut you, okay? Can you lay down right there? The first thing is this nail art display. We'll open it in a little bit. And then we have the Fire TV Stick 4K Max 16GB Wi-Fi 6E. No idea what any of that means, but I am excited nonetheless. Oh yeah, I forgot. I ordered a portable charger that MagSafes to the phone, mainly because, so I'm obviously getting a new phone. I'm getting the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I always get the one with like the less amount of storage, like the 256, because I have iCloud, but I also will most likely be going to only having one phone, so either the new iPhone or my Samsung. Obviously, I want the orange phone, and that means I'd have to film, edit, upload, do everything on that phone, and I just don't know how the battery life is going to be, so I got a wireless like MagSafe charger. It's the Anker brand. I don't know which one it is specifically, but I will obviously link it down below. All it says is Series 6. Like I said, that don't mean anything to me. This is what it looks like. I think it's supposed to have like a stand. Yeah. It has a little like kickstand thing, but it just MagSafes to the back of your phone, and then it's like a little charging brick. It's not really heavy, so it's not going to add that much weight to the phone, which I really like. And then this little nail stand. So then these little pieces connect, and then you put little putty on there, and then you put the nail on, and then you can put this under the lamp. With one stand, but it comes with 10 different like pieces that you can use, and then it comes with this. I don't know what this is supposed to do. So then it comes with a bunch of putty, and I think the putty is reusable, if I'm not mistaken. Like you can use it for a couple different sets or something. Like I said, don't know a whole lot, but let's put all of this aside. Let's open the Fire Stick. I'm super excited. I've never owned a Fire Stick, but one of my friends, whenever we would go over there, he has a Fire Stick, and so I'm a little familiar with them, but also not entirely. All right, so we have the remote. Does it come with batteries? That's gonna be the big question, because if not, I'm gonna have to find batteries. Okay, and then we have the little HDMI port that I guess we have to use. Charger. Okay, so it does plug in, and then this plugs in to here, which plugs into the TV, and this plugs into a brick or something. It plugs into something. Oh, it comes with the brick and batteries. That's cool. Okay, I can turn the light on. I can't see shit. I'm not wearing my glasses. The light's off, which, yeah, all my fault. Okay, I could turn the light on. I also could have put my glasses on. That's on me. That's user error. Okay, I am user. Let's go unplug my Roku, plug this in, and we'll go from there. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's doing its thing. It's updating my Fire TV. I'm super excited. I love new technology. I love learning new technology. I love this kind of thing. And yeah, it's just like my TV, but apparently they have like an ambiance thing, and I want to make my TV a fireplace and get all nice and cozy and read, because I spend 90% of my time from home, I'm in our room, because this is just my safe haven. This is where I like to be. Like, yeah, I go out there, I spend time with the roommates, but I am not a very social person, like, at all. I'm very antisocial, and a lot of it has to do with I get very overstimulated, and sometimes I just don't want to talk, and so I just shut down. And the safest place for me to like regenerate my social battery is in here. So I'm in here quite often, and I love it in here. Okay, I do. We have less room in this room than we did before we moved back in the end of June, but I still love this room. I still need to like decorate it and like make it a little bit more mine, because like all I really did was add that sign and like a plate and the painting my best friend made me. That's it. I also have some cleaning that I should get done today, but I might push it off to tomorrow just so I can read as much as possible, to be honest. Like, I am already taking a break to set this up. Right now it's just updating. So there's that. But apparently if you have the Fire TV app, it's just like Roku, and you can use your phone as a remote, which is cool. I don't do it often, but like sometimes it might be nice. And yeah, I'm super excited. The only thing is I hope this controls the volume, because my Roku app controls the volume as well, and I don't know where the TV remote is. So if this doesn't control the volume, I might have to send it back and find one that does. I'm just hoping, because like there's the mute button and then there's like these buttons which look like volume buttons, so I'm going to assume that's what those are. I also want to find a case for the remote because right now the Roku remote that we have has a case on it. I'm gonna go and finish doing this and maybe read for a little bit, figure that out, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so it's 4:30. I completely set up and logged into everything on the Fire Stick, and then I did a lot of editing for my last reading vlog. So now I'm going to sit down and finish Spicy Little Curses, and then I think after I finish this one, I'm going to download the next one and listen to the audiobook while I play around with my gel nails now that I have the like stands. So that's the plan. Gonna go finish this one. Like I said, I'm 21% of the way through. I think it's only like 90 pages, so that's not bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna go finish this one. That is the first priority. So I did finish Spicy Little Curses. I rated it 5 stars. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so good. Definitely my favorite in the collection so far. But then I went to go download the next one, and it keeps saying that there's an error. I logged out, logged back in, tried it on multiple devices, tried returning Spicy Little Curses before I took the next one out. It's still not letting me. So I'm talking to Amazon support. Hopefully they will be able to help me out. If not, I cry. If not, I cry. Honestly, that's just where I'm at today. I guess while we wait, I'm gonna play around with the nail stuff, and then whenever it works again, then I will download it and start listening to it. I'm currently talking to Amazon support because I'm like, hey yo, I'm paying for Kindle Unlimited, I'm paying for Prime, I'm paying for Audible. Can you work? Can you work? Please. Please. So hopefully it gets working soon. Okay, so I'm trying not to get the lamp too much into the frame, but I talked to Amazon support. Basically, they don't know what's going on. I can't download any book from Kindle Unlimited. They had me try different devices, which I already did. Then they had me deregister my Kindle, which if you guys don't have a Kindle, so you don't know what that does, it quite literally gets rid of every book on your Kindle. So you have to re-download everything. Like, it's all in the cloud, so you don't have to like repurchase things, but it all has to be re-downloaded onto the Kindle itself, which is so frustrating. I need to do that. But they had to like escalate it and like raise a ticket, so someone should be helping within like the next 24 hours. They also gave me like a $10 credit for the inconvenience, so that's cool. But now I'm gonna go on Hoopla or Libby and see if there's any audiobook that I want to listen to, and if there's not, then I'm just gonna finish up the nails and then read books that I have on my Kindle already. But yeah, I really don't know. I'm just at this point going with the flow. So now I'm gonna go on Hoopla and Libby and see kind of what they have and see if there's anything that actually interests me right now and go from there. Like, this put a very big damper on the whole 24-hour readathon, and it kind of turned from 24-hour readathon to what I read in a weekend, to be honest, just reading as much as I can in a weekend. But you know what, it's okay, it's fine. Time to go do some research and find something to read. Okay, so I think I'm going to do Monster Pucker by Cleo Evans and Ashley Bennett. Never really heard of it, but it's something that is short, and so I'm just gonna try it out and see how it goes. I have my beats, and we're just gonna dive right into it. This is starting off with a bang, literally. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but my Amazon is working again. So I just downloaded the next one, which is Ruby Dixon's, I think it's Space Vampire. So I downloaded that, so I'll be starting that here shortly. I still need to go through onto my Kindle and have them download all of my collections and stuff. And then I finished 5 nails, and for some reason, the putty does not want to come off of the back of the nail at all. Like, it does not want to come off. And so I'm gonna see if my fiance can help me when he gets home from work in like probably 20 minutes, and then go from there. If you guys have any recommendations on what to use besides putty, like I was thinking maybe like double-sided tape and like make a loop of it or something. I don't know. I just do not like that putty at all. Now I'm gonna go on my Kindle and download all of my collections that I want downloaded. And then I'm gonna work on editing my other reading vlog a little bit, just so that I'm not super behind on that. I just want to get some reading done. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm 13% of the way through Space Vampire, and I think I'm gonna DNF it. I know it's a novella and I could get through it so fast. I'm just not liking it. I'm not interested. So I think I'm gonna DNF this one. I like the writing style. I just don't know if alien romance is for me. So I'm gonna DNF it and we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so I ended up DNFing Space Vampire, like I said, and then I finished Beautiful Nightmare and All My Boyfriends Are Monsters. I rated All My Boyfriends Are Monsters 3 stars and then Beautiful Nightmare 4 stars. I was just very confused reading All My Boyfriends Are Monsters, like horribly confused throughout the entire time. And then Beautiful Nightmare, I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute, okay? And you know what? I relate, me too, okay? I also would be you, Caleb. I get it. I do. I think that's the end. I think that's the end of the readathon. I didn't do as good as I wanted to, but I also didn't do bad. Like, I don't know if I would consider this a failure. I think it kind of would be, because I kind of scrapped the 12 hours and 12 hours, and I didn't read everything that I wanted to read. So I don't know if this is a failure or not. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. This was also my first one. So I think it's a failure. We'll see. I'm gonna try to do this monthly, so there's that. Okay, I'm back inside now to close out this vlog. I love you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your precious day to watch my videos. Thank you so much. It would mean the world to me if you could like, comment, subscribe, maybe share if you want to, and I will see you in the next one.